What's up? Welcome back. I have some more thoughts, and this is kind of a response to a couple of videos. I know 3 were a skit, so don't come at me saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe he took it literally." I know J-Haw Films was kind of a joke channel. And I know some shit went down between Chris and Julian behind the scenes. And then there's the Metalhead Problem series from J-Haw Films. If you couldn't tell, there's Obstacles Young Metalheads face from Killbot and Gorgor Attack. The Worst Things About Being a Metalhead from Black Metal Werewolf, and Sean Count Blagros fucking I'm ashamed to call myself a metalhead. These are kind of my thoughts on them. So all points were pretty solid. Even the skits I thought were pretty accurate. My thoughts on what they were saying is, yeah, CDs are getting ungodly expensive. I spent a fortune, as in like almost $2,000 in 2022 on CDs, which I am not proud of. There is just so much. I will go crazy at merch, especially if it's like a band I didn't know, and then it's like, okay, yeah, or it's a big thing like, say, fucking Chaos and Carnage. I went hard on that one, and actually, one of my favorite concert shirts is a Crown Magnetar shirt. It has like a bloody Jesus on it. It's probably one of my favorite shirts, not only because like I love Crown Magnetar, but also because like the guy was like, oh, it'll look good on you, I think, you know. Do I wear often? No, I don't wear merch often because I have so much merch that I'm constantly trying to figure out what to wear. So I think Black Metal Werewolf got that right. Obstacles, Tony talked about how it's about individualism, and yes, I agree. Metal has always been about being yourself and not really following what other people think is suitable, because ultimately your life is yours. I still have to follow things. Having only graduated like 2 years ago, and I worked a minimum wage job last year that treated me like shit and didn't even pay me enough to remotely get me out of the house. Not even close to enough. But not gonna get into that too much. I don't know how to put this lightly. Individualism has always kind of been something that I've always liked and I've always tried to follow, but I would struggle to follow. Um, but I've learned that you gotta just sometimes roll with the punches until you can get out of whatever situation you're in. Because let's be real, there are plenty of shirts out there that would piss any parent off. I know there's a lot of shirts I want to get that I can't get right now. I'll probably get them later on. I want to get more hoodies. I love wearing the hoodies because, I mean, come on, the hoodies are fucking badass. But getting sidetracked here. Now, overall, like, they were valid obstacles and problems but I think Sean made good points about being ashamed to call myself a metalhead. Because people are assholes. And that's kind of what I wanted to focus on. Give me a moment. I feel like I am ashamed to call myself a metalhead, and I very loosely will even call myself a metalhead because, yes, I am a metalhead by definition and default. However, I don't like labels, and someone on Reddit back when I had it kind of taught me something, and I kind of took it to heart, which is you don't, how do I put this? Don't label yourself because now you're getting grouped into only one specific thing. And trust me, there are people out there that are elitists who are like, oh, you can't like this. If you like metal, you have to like these bands. Or fuck all these bands. Which is basically not even the point of metal. The point is to be your own individual person and listen to whatever the fuck you want. I will listen to punk all day. I love the Misfits. I love Discharge, U.S. Bombs, Suicidal Tendencies, fucking Overkill, Aborted, 9 Inch Nails, fucking Evanescence. I've seen Evanescence live. Now, I might at some points be like, man, that kind of sucks. But there are times I just go back for nostalgia. I mean, you guys probably didn't just listen to metal right out of the fucking womb. Right? It's okay to like things outside of metal and punk and rock. I mean, I'm a very open-minded person musically. Do I seem like it? No. But I am. I mean, my parents will have me Bluetooth to my dad's car on long road trips. And I will play something like, a Metallica song or a Motley Crue song, which I know some people hate Motley Crue. I grew up with them, so fuck you. But regardless, I will put on like let's say, For Whom the Bell Tolls, pretty classic song. And then I could go into, I don't know, like I could go into something like jazz or even a bit of Johnny Cash or Waylon Jennings. Cause that's the kind of country I like. I don't like whatever Morgan Wallen and whoever the shit else is. I don't like Beyonce. I'm with Taylor Swift. Like, there are songs she has that I like, but I'm just not like the biggest fan of her, and I really hesitate to even listen to her music at this point. Just because like everyone expects you to know everything about her to a point it's absurd, and quite frankly, yeah. But regardless, um, it's tough. You know, yeah, you have long hair, and people are like, oh, it's not attractive for guys to have long hair. Well, guess what? Men have had long hair since before you were born, so please shut the fuck up. And also, some of you are saying that it's not okay to have long hair, but yet, literally, every picture of Jesus I have seen, he has had long hair. So, at that point, you cannot be talking, especially when you are a woman with short ass hair and you look like a fucking tomboy. Alright. And no disrespect to tomboys, I have friends who are, and they're fine. It's just the mere fact that, double standards. And then the people who are like, oh, well, it's not okay to listen to Christian bands. Yes it is. You can listen to Odinist bands, Satanist bands, atheist bands, Catholic bands, Christian bands. The list goes on and on and on, and you can listen to whatever the fuck you want. Alright? I listen to Mortification, the Christian death metal band, and I will listen to Suffocation right the fuck afterwards. You know why? Because I fucking can. But, kind of getting sidetracked here. The main point I'm trying to focus on is the mere fact that elitists don't help the metal community. They don't, if anything, they damage it. I'll still go back and listen to Smells Like Teen Spirit or Rape Me by Nirvana. Or I'll go and listen to fucking Sum 41. Because I was obsessed with them at one point. And ultimately, these obstacles shouldn't be what defined you. You are what defines you, and ultimately, just, I hate seeing people struggling to be themselves because of the fact that people tell them, oh, if you do this, then you're this, or if you do this, you're that. Metal is all about being yourself and just having a good time. You'll find people who are like-minded. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Fuck off. Till next time.